The old me been gone. Quit thinking you know me. Absolutely. I love this quote. And when you've outgrown people, when you've outgrown habits, old patterns, when you've outgrown your old lifestyle, when you've outgrown the old you, sadly, people from your past will want to cling on to who they knew you were. They can't fathom the fact that you've actually changed, you've grown, you've decided to mature in life, in your mindset. They probably were the same ones who counted you out. They were probably the same ones who looked at you like you were nothing. They were probably the same ones who downplayed you and made you feel worthless. And now they see change, they see growth in you, and they can't take that. They can't fathom it. They can't believe it. In their delusional minds, it is not true for whatever reason. So they feel as though they still know you. They feel as though they can still play with you, play in your energy, talk down on you, and talk bad about you. They may even go to great lengths to try to get reactions out of you, to try to stir up chaos in your life like you used to be. Oh, I know him. He's crazy. Or, oh, I know they spaz out. They're not really who they say they are. Watch this. Watch that. It's like this miserable energy that lingers in their spirit, that your light literally, your light repels them. Your success and your growth is a threat to them somehow. Like you're your own whole person. You have nothing to do with them, yet they feel as though they gotta be all up in your mix. Usually it's the people closest to you, because for me, for instance, I used to be in toxic cycles and toxic patterns with family, with friends and acquaintances. So yeah, the old me used to react this way. The old me would be talking down on you, or the old me would be trying to make sure everybody's so happy and people please, and the old me probably would conform and think like everybody else and not think like myself or think on my own. But half of these people, even the old you, they didn't know. The old you, they had this idea of who you were, but they truly didn't know who you were. They didn't take the time out to get to know you, get to know your interests. Some of these people swear up and down that they know me so much, but they couldn't tell you what my favorite color was. They couldn't tell you what my favorite song was. They couldn't tell you where I like to go whenever I'm having a bad day, or they couldn't tell you these personal things about me. They couldn't, because they don't know me. They never got the chance to get to know me. They wanted to know of me or what I could do for them. And there are people out here just like me who dealt with those types of people in your past. But see, when you move on and you decide to make progression in your life, your old life will try to cling on to you. Even your old self will try to fight your new self to be the main and to survive. Because you have to understand that even as you grow and you mature, you kill off old parts of you die. The old you has to die. There are things that have to die in order for this new you to emerge. So even your old self is fighting for survival. And so even your old self might come up and challenge you and be like, yeah, I know who you are. You ain't really, And for a long time, that was me battling like myself and other people who claimed they knew me, trying to keep me in the same old. Because a lot of people are so used to comfort and that's all they want, and they don't want change. That takes too much time. It takes too much effort. It takes too much of everything. I want to be lazy and I just want to be comfortable. But change and growth is not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. And you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to get comfortable with the unknown. And so what will happen is your old self will pull on those strings, and these old people will pull on these strings and claim they know you. Whole time, you don't know me. That was the old me. The old me is long gone. There is no more of that. And that is what truly growth is about. And I just want to say to you guys out there, if there are people, if you are making these changes in your life and you know that you're better than who you used to be, stand on that and live in it and embrace it and welcome more of that new you in and get more grounded in that new you, because you will come up against your old self and old people swearing that they know you to try in hopes to try to get you back down that same old path that you used to go on. But again, we ignore that. We keep living in our truth and who we are and our authenticity and keep growing, learning, and becoming better and evolving. And pretty soon, these people aren't going to recognize you. They're not even going to be in your life, anything, because you're completely different. So kudos to you if you've changed and you've grown and it's a new you. Don't worry about what other people got to say or think. Just keep shining and keep being that new, beautiful you that you are, and let the world see it. Love y'all.